Friends, hello and welcome back. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the roster updates, and if you're new to the game, maybe you're getting into trying to buy and sell players to make stubs, we're going to give some of our tips to how we like to make coins when we do work the market when the roster updates come out. Now this week, roster update 421, first roster update of the season. Typically, unless things change this year, typically we see a roster update every 2 weeks. And now there's a couple things to really keep in mind here. We, for one, enjoy doing the roster update videos, and a lot of people do them nowadays on YouTube, whatever. Back in the day, it wasn't as much. I remember when we started, we brought it up. It didn't happen as much, so when we made the videos, it's like you didn't see the prices jump as much where everybody could jump in. Nowadays, because it's so popular, so many people are up and doing a lot, trying to buy and sell the players from the roster updates, we see the prices fluctuate a lot more and a lot earlier, which is really important. I mean, it's great. I love that everybody gets into it. Don't get me wrong, but it's really important to kind of just understand that that is the new normal. And because of that, we see players' prices elevate and elevate quickly. There isn't, in the way we was this thing we was getting at here, it's like, hey, we might put up a video on a Monday or a Sunday, and a lot of times it's too late already. If you're looking at Monday or Sunday to buy players that are going to go from gold to diamond or silver to diamond or silver to gold, I should say. And that's something really important here. It's the buy and sell window when you buy these players. Let's trying to think, drawing a blank here. We're in diamond still. Trying to find a player that's going to go diamond or has got a really good chance of going diamond. Oh, just look at the prices. That'll tell a story. Vladdy Jr. Is Vladdy Jr. doing good? Felix Hernandez. Where's, what it is? This is a great time to buy, first of all. But we're trying to find somebody. I swear. Where's Rutschman? Rutschman's 3K. That's a good example. Adley Rutschman's been tearing it up this season. And there's a good chance he goes diamond because he's already a double diamond. He's got bronze hitting, whatever. So a lot of people are on that bandwagon that this guy's got a chance to go diamond. I mean, we've seen him bottom out 410, it's 418. So a week ago, his price slowly started to go up. He didn't really spike, but we're starting to see his spike a little bit. You can see it kind of go up a little bit today. Today's Tuesday. But there's some guys that'll fly under the radar. And then there's some guys that'll slowly but surely go up throughout the week. I guess you can always look at the marketplace chart. But my thing is always, if you wait until past a Tuesday, I think you're waiting too long to buy these players, because Friday's when a roster update comes out. A lot of people are already jumping on it. So one of the best tips I can give people is, first of all, you're probably best off, again, it depends how early you're watching other content and stuff, how quickly you jump on those before a lot of people see it. But sometimes you're best off, what I like doing is I'll look a week before the roster update. So the roster update is, again, just throwing out numbers for the future. Right now it's 421. So 414, I would have been looking next week on Friday. Not this Friday, but the Friday after that, 428. Personally, what I like to do at that point, it depends if you do fantasy baseball and stuff, but this is my favorite place to do it. I like losing fantasy. I like looking at my fantasy team. Hey, it's third place right now, baby. Just saying, that pretty big deal where we're usually not very good at fantasy baseball. I don't know what it is, but not the point. We like to use Yahoo, and the way Yahoo sets it up, no, obviously not a promotion, not that popular or important, but the way Yahoo sets it up is you can go and look at the players. You can filter by like all players in the league, and then you can filter like the last 14 days, and you hit total 14 days, and it'll show player stats just over the last 14 days, and we'll go to like rank, and we'll get, top player in the list is like rank 1, 2, 3, and then you'll look at their numbers, see who they are. It's like, okay, these guys are tearing it up. These are the guys you kind of look and say, okay, should we buy these guys? Are they close to going gold to diamond or silver to gold? And it's kind of guys you put on a radar list to see if they're not really expensive. I always like looking at the cheaper guys. If they're not really expensive, they're not through the roof expensive, it's like, okay, we can buy a few of these. Give it a couple days. Follow them closely over the weekend. Obviously, if they go and drop a big goose egg and go like 1 for 11 on the weekend, it's like, all right, we might want to sell this guy back off. But usually, guys are hot, they're hot. And that's where you say, okay, you buy them then. And then by the time Monday, Tuesday comes around, you're ahead of the train there. But there is still cases too where there's players on Monday, Tuesday that are a little bit cheaper. And typically, even Rutschman's not a horrible option, because you look at, what is it, 5K, 4K, 5K is a quick sell. I mean, you consider a lot of these diamonds quick sell for 5K, and he's 3K right now. I mean, there's still a lot of profit in there. So it's obviously a great one. There's other players though, and I think we've seen it yesterday. I think we're seeing some of these prices drop based on the day. Again, or not today because of something we'll talk about here in a second, but when we're already 4 or 5K, I think it was somebody at 6K the other day. It's like, that's when you're like, let's back up a little bit, because if they're 6K or so, odds are the second they get that upgrade, unless they get a massive upgrade, if they get an 85, 86, a lot of people are just going to hurry up and sell them real quick, and you're going to break even. You're going to lose the money to the quick sell and so forth. So I always try to look for, personally, like I said, Rutschman's great. Goes a couple K spread there where it's like, we'll be all right. If he goes diamond, you can quick sell them all. You're going to make some nice stubs. I like that option. Anybody that I think, what's a good example? Ronald Acuna kind of concerns me. He's 27K. If he gets a +2, he could get a big boost. But I mean, if he got a +2, he's an 88, and it's still not. You know, you look at what the other 88s are going for. It's 14K, 15, 13, and but minus Machado. My always concern is keeping in mind that you're not the only person that's buying all these guys hoping to sell them. Everybody will be selling them on Friday. So my other big rule is when you buy players, you buy them in advance, and then I like to sell them on Thursday nights. I like selling most guys, again, unless, Rutschman's a perfect example. He's 3K. If he were to go diamond, you're going to make more stubs than what the 3K is. But there's a lot of guys also that I'll see, a 6K. I think, what's his face? Who's he play for? Is he on the Blue Jays now? I think he's on the Blue Jays. I'll bring him up. Perfect example. Where's he at? Matt Chapman. He's 1,600. By the time he goes gold, he's going to go for less than that in quick selling. Everybody's going to try to sell him. So that's a guy I think you take a loss on if you were to buy him. So that's, one of those examples. I'm avoiding it because what's he going to go up? Maybe 3, maybe a good upgrade would be a 3 or 4. And that's still, the price is over his quick sell if he was a gold. And he's going to go back to being quick sell the second everybody tries to drop him, more than likely, unless again, he tears it up for the rest of the season. He goes diamond, but the risk reward here, you play it smart there, in my opinion. Those are the kind of guys I'm avoiding. If there's room for upgrade, you buy them. But that being said, there is a window of opportunity here, being Tuesday. Sometimes it's Monday, where you look and say, when are the new feature packs being released? Today's 4/18. You have the new Battle Royale program. You have the Diamond Duos and Shop featuring 2 Charisma Series players. When you have the new Diamond Duos packs releasing, or any new pack like that, or there's new content, people are going to buy more packs. When people buy more packs, the prices of everything go down, at least for that day. So I always look and say, let's look at the time of the packs. If it's like, okay, you might have been late to buying these players, you kind of have one last chance to go out and buy them. And that's when these packs come out. It's like the Rutschman. We seen it a little bit ago. He's up to like 4K, but now there's a new pack out. He might drop down to 3. He might drop down to 2.5, only because there's people ripping them and selling them. There's a lot more selling than, buying them in general in a time like this. So I do like to consider that. Definitely important there. Also, he's got the downgrade on the day, which concerns people. But I think that's one of my biggest things is follow the packs. Do it early. I like, today's Tuesday. Today would be a great example. Buy it when the packs are out, and I would be selling on Thursday. I don't like waiting until Friday unless the players are above a diamond or above their quick sell is going to be above their current sell now price, because that's the thing to keep in mind is a lot of these guys, they're going to go for quick sell. People are going to try to sell them all. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. As always, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.